It's November 14th, 2025, and if you're interviewing for residency, you're probably going to get asked, what questions do you have? At a surface level, that sounds like an easy question, but sometimes people sort of freeze up. And I get asked all the time by clients, what do I ask? What should I not ask about? How do I come off like they're genuine questions and that I'm not just memorizing questions or asking something really generic? Here are some guidelines that'll help you do a good job when you get asked that kind of question. Number one is really easy. Just don't ask anything that's already listed on the website. It should go without saying, but you do want to come off like you've actually read about the program. Similarly, you might get given information during the info session or prior interviews or the resident meet and greet session. And if you have questions about those things, you want to make sure that you're phrasing it as clarifying questions. So telling them, I heard this or I read that, and I just wanted to ask this clarifying question or this follow-up question. Second thing is it often works really well if you ask the interviewer things that are unique to them or unique to the conversation that you're having with them. Really good questions often start with, you said something about, and you're following up on something that you had spoken about earlier in the conversation because you're interested in it. It's a great way to make it feel more like a back and forth and a natural conversation. Sometimes you're interviewing with someone who's in a subspecialty that you're interested in. It's totally okay to ask them about it. Oh, I saw you're in child and adolescent psychiatry. I'm super interested in that, and I didn't get to see much of it in my medical school. Can I just ask you? And in that way, you're kind of exploring their experience with the field. Shows interest, shows passion, gives them an opportunity to share their expertise and passion with you. Third piece of advice I have for you comes from questions I get from candidates who are worried that their question will come off as insincere or disingenuous. The technique I recommend for that is giving them some insight into why you're asking the question. For example, if you're asking something about the values of the program, you might say, one of the things I've learned in medical school is values really matter when it comes to shaping the growth of trainees. I know I've really benefited from my medical school's value of yada yada yada. I wonder if there is one value that you hope every person who trains here carries forward in their career, what would it be? I'm not saying to do that specific example, but giving some kind of context on why the question matters to you is a great way to show how personal and meaningful the question actually is to you. I know I'm going long, but I got one more tip for you. Chill out. Just relax, and if you authentically, genuinely are interested in asking a question, just ask the question. Being genuine and authentic is the best way to be seen as genuine and authentic. I don't know why I have to explain that.